Hello everybody, Brian Eslick here from How to Automotive. Today I wanted to bring you a little video on a tool that I think will really benefit you guys and really make a difference in your work life. And what that is the brand new Milwaukee M12 quarter-inch drive impact driver, part number 2353/20. So what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to show you some clips of me putting it to use and how you guys can put it to use for yourself, and give you some little breakdown on some specs and how valuable this tool can be. So the impact driver here comes in about 3 pounds also. It's quarter-inch drive and it has 4 different settings that you can operate it in. There is a 4-way toggle switch on the top here. You switch it to mode 1 and that goes from 0 to 1300 RPMs. You switch it to mode 2 and that gets you from 0 to 2400 RPMs. Mode 3 goes from 0 to 3300 RPMs, and it has a 4th mode that allows you to start off slow and then the RPMs will pick up, and then as you get close to the fastener being all the way secure, it'll slow back down to give you control to fine-tune the torque on it. It uses the quarter-inch style bit drivers, so you'll take your bits and push it straight in and then they'll automatically lock, and then you'll push the chuck backwards and that will release the lock, and it allows you to remove your bits, your tools. The torque on this tool is pretty impressive. It comes in at about 1300 inch-pounds, or converted over to foot-pounds, that'll be about 108 foot-pounds. So you could possibly even take lug nuts off with this if you have the right adapters to adapt it. So in the next couple of clips, I'm going to show you how I use it to fix cars and how I believe it would benefit you. So in this clip, I'm using it to take apart interior panels on this BMW here, and it works amazingly well for this type of job. You can really get in there with tight spots because of how small it is, and also because of the ability to adapt it with all the different adapters or attachments that you can put in the tool. Such as right here, I'm using a Phillips bit. You can use Torx bits. You can put a little chuck on there where you can do quarter-inch drive sockets. You name it, you can adapt it to. So here I am using it with a Torx bit here with a quarter-inch drive socket to remove the door panel on this BMW here. I'm actually thinking about picking up a second one so I can make it strictly for interior work, to keep it nice and clean for working on the interiors of nice cars. And then I have a second one that I could use for under the hood, such as the application you see here, where I'm using it to take panels off. You can also use it to remove brackets, whatever you want to do. This thing has a lot of power. It's small. One of the things you're going to run across a lot working on cars is these under shield covers that they're covering up just about all these new cars nowadays. And there's always all kinds of different fasteners holding them on. So this is a great tool to remove these type of shields and covers. These can be very time consuming, and this tool is very fast. So putting it to use on these type of jobs can help shave off some time here and there, which will in return make you money. Here I am using it to remove a radiator. I used it to remove all the brackets holding this radiator in, and it made quick work of that. So you can see how having a tool like this is really going to benefit you in knocking jobs out. So here I got it adapted with a 10mm socket, and I'm removing the radiator fans here. I'm going to swap it over to the new radiator that I'm working on here. So as you can see here how fast I'm able to get all these fasteners off. Here I am using it to take an air box apart to change out an air filter on an Audi, and it has a quarter-inch Torx sockets to get these out, and it makes quick work of this type of job. In this clip, I'm using it to tighten up a battery cable, and I'm just using the variable trigger here to tighten that down without over-tightening or stripping or breaking it off. So the variable trigger is a nice little feature. So another cool feature is you can push the mode button here. You can put it in 1 or 2, and what that does is reduces the power, and then you can tighten up these fasteners without over-tightening or stripping them out. In the next clip, I'm removing a transmission pan, and I'm using a wobbly socket, and to help control it, what I'm going to do is switch it into mode 2 here, and that helps me control the RPMs, which helps me use it with wobbly sockets on taking off this transmission pan here. And it makes quick work of doing these type of jobs also. And the tool is rugged enough when you get fluids on it, it's not going to damage the tool or harm it. You can just wipe them down with rags and clean them up, and they're good to go. So I like this tool so much that I'm actually going to purchase a second one to use for interior work. One for using it for all around the engine bay and stuff to get it grimy and dirty, and then one I'm going to put to use for the interior, and that way I can keep it nice and clean, and so I think that would be a really beneficial. I'm Brian Eslick from How to Automotive. I'd like to thank you guys for watching my videos, encourage you to subscribe, and remind you that I will link up this tool in the description of the video, and I'd like to thank you again for watching.